We are back, and it is, of course, the time. Our once monthly tradition, unlike any others in all of gaming. The Dev Vision, but this one is going to be better than ever because it's a new season, which means longer because they're going to talk about the new maps and new characters. Now, I don't know what they talk about in this Dev Vision. We just got done watching the White Fox trailer, so we've seen what her abilities do. Maybe they'll explain more about what she can do, because the only thing that confuses me about her is her right click. I don't know. I know it does damage, but I don't know if it does like any status ailments, any like buff effects where it gives teammates like speed boost or something stupid like that. But let us go ahead and take a gander as Guang Guang, the one and only legend, breaks it down to us what will be happening in the upcoming 2 months.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here.
My goat.
It's great to be back with you all.
New hero, new map.
Mayor Fisk never imagined that his city, still reeling from the devastation of the Eternal Night, would face an even greater crisis. Out of nowhere, Alchemax Corporation from the year 2099.
Oh, so the future game.
Lower Manhattan, spreading its influence like a plague,
Oh.
and transforming entire neighborhoods into their 2099 counterparts. Determined to save New York from being completely consumed, Fisk takes desperate measures. He orders a city lockdown, arrests all superheroes from different timelines,
Oh.
and hires Black Cat to steal a mysterious stone tablet. He believes this tablet holds the key to New York's survival, but unknowingly, his actions have crossed the line with the current Tiger Division director, White Fox. To rescue her captured colleague, Luna Snow, White Fox risks everything to infiltrate this barricaded foreign city. In Season 7, White Fox joins Marvel rivals. White Fox is a strategist who wields the power of her Gumiho bloodline alongside swift martial arts, adapting her combat style to fit any battle situation.
I noticed that.
In combat, she can use your sword to heal allies and damage enemies.
Saw that too.
And store Gumiho energy, then unleash it to buff teammates and charm foes.
So her right click's a charm.
Whether allies are getting dived or trapped behind enemy knives, White Fox can instantly reach
So the
their
right
side,
click is a charm.
channel her
Okay.
bloodline for partial transformations, and use sharp claws and mystical tails to push back enemies. while
So her tail
healing
does damage while also healing
when
allies.
she
Okay.
activates her ultimate, White Fox reveals her full nine-tailed form, using powerful claw strikes to suppress enemies and heal allies, while also infusing Gumiho energy into teammates to grant them unstoppable and lifesteal effects.
So he gets the
helping the team
oh.
shine in crucial moments.
Oh, okay. So
The
no, it's
new
better than I
Alchemax
thought.
map, Lower Manhattan,
Ah.
after the Apple's second update.
Well, that's
Can Kingpin save
She
New
might
York
be top one.
without superhero help? What sparks will fly when Black Cat and White Fox cross paths?
it gives
Stay
unstoppable.
tuned. This update will feature a major round of balance adjustments. In a moment,
Please
Zhiyu will explain our plan,
put
the adjustment process,
Phoenix
and the
in
specific changes in
the
detail.
ground. I beg of you.
Photo mode in Times Square.
Please
has helped
kill the Namor
everyone
team up.
capture countless
I beg of you.
amazing moments. To make sure these memories last, Season 7 brings the album system. Now you can permanently save your Times Square photos to your album and revisit them anytime. You can also share your best shots.
I don't think I've actually ever used the photo mode.
From other players. Let your photography shine across the Marvel universe.
Wow.
Happy Apple Pools. Deadpool and his buddy Jeff have been cooking up a new special duo emote together.
Oh my God, he rides Jeff.
Rodeo, that other heroes can't wait to imitate.
You better be able to move
Log
with
in
that
from
emote.
Apple First to Apple Third to claim this emote for free. Use the emote with friends in Times Square to earn units and title rewards.
You better be able to like run around with that emote. I hope it isn't just like you just stand in place like the Squirrel Girl emote when she's
For season
being pulled
7,
by the squirrels.
We've prepared a batch of adorable new accessories for White Fox, Iron Fist, Hawkeye, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh,
Also,
there's Red She-Hulk.
Adam Warlock,
And there goes Kate Bishop.
Mainland, Hulk, and
There goes
Elsa
the twins.
Bloodstone. This will be
that
released
Magnus?
with the new update. In Season 7, verified college students will get access to a new rotation of 10 costumes
New
and
costumes!
MVPs. University
Woo!
students can verify with their education email to unlock these exclusive benefits. Now, I will hand it over to Zhiyong for all the details on Season 7 team up
Ooh,
ability
please.
changes and
Please,
balance
there's so many
updates.
team ups that need to just go. They've been here for so long.
I'm Zhiyong, and as Season 6 comes to a close and Season 7 approaches, I'm here to walk you through all the team up ability changes and our major balance adjustments,
Let's
featuring
go!
a comprehensive and deep analysis of our balancing approach.
new team ups. Oh, yep, this makes
White
sense.
Fox and her Agents of Atlas teammate, Luna Snow, reunite in this new team up ability. White Fox grants Luna a Spirit Fox that protects her.
Oh, so Luna's even
Luna
more
can
unkillable.
activate and send out the Spirit Fox, which travels in a straight line, passing through both allies and enemies, healing teammates while damaging and briefly charming foes.
Okay.
After launching the Fox, Luna also
Wait,
gains
does
a
White
movement
Fox's
speed
charm
boost
make it
for
so
a
enemies
short
can't
duration.
shoot? Luna gets a speed boost. Hold on. Whoa.
Storm
So we covered the White Fox, and I really was trying to figure out. So it looks like the right click is a charm that makes it the enemies can't shoot. I guess I could have picked up on that why they had Hawkeye use his ult but couldn't shoot. So it doesn't. It just literally makes it so you can't shoot. Okay, well that's even stupider. Great. I'm glad to see it's better than I thought. Hold on. What does her do?
after
So she gets a speed boost and it just charms enemies.
healing team travels in a straight line.
How long
passing
is this
through both
charm?
Allies and enemies, healing teammates while
Oh my god, bro. That charm kind of lasts a.
briefly
Bro, that charm can't. Nah. That can't be. That charm is.
charming foes.
Okay, no. I thought, bro. So the charm lasts like a
After
second or
launching
two.
the Fox, Luna also gains a movement speed boost for a
So
short
she gained this.
duration.
So. That just realized how much that helps Luna stop getting dove, because if she just fucking thought this fox to get charmed and then the dive character just has to look at you. I wonder if they could still melee but they can't shoot. No, because I think it even affect like Gambit. Bro, no, she's broken. Charm? Enemies can't attack? That's kind of stupid. That means like if she hits it, oh my god, she's a full-blown fucking dive strategist. If she dives their other strategist charms them, they can't heal each other and she kills them. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, Cosmic Cyclone.
Storm channels her elemental power into Adam Warlock with the
So
force
does it
of a
mean
swirling
that Jeff
cyclone.
Nato's dead?
When Adam uses his soaring surge ability, his movement speed is increased.
Oh my god, he
While
goes back.
flying, Adam leaves behind a tragic
Wow.
trail that heals and speeds up allies who pass through it.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Jeff Nato is set
Okay.
to dissipate and be removed from play.
Yep, uh-huh.
Duality Dance has danced its last dance for now and is leaving the stage.
Only two? Bro, they gotta get rid of the Ultron Iron Man Squirrel Girl team up. That thing has been in the game for 9 months. The Phoenix team up they can get rid of. It's been in the game for way too long. Fastball Special they could probably get rid of because they haven't done anything with it, because it's just been in the game for fucking forever. And Wolverine has not gotten a buff from it. The Planetary Pals, Planet X Pals, they could probably get rid of that one because that hasn't really. I mean, it's giving Groot an extra 100 health, but it hasn't really done much for Rocket or Jeff. There was like a few other ones, and I'm just like, yo, the Venom Hela Jeff team up. They like, could we replace that? Like, there's a few team ups I really hope they just replace eventually.
Season 6 saw the arrival of Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone.
Yep.
Deadpool, as our first triple role hero, brought teams more tactical flexibility. Thanks to his unique upgrade system, Deadpool can fulfill a variety of positions.
I hope they buff his
and
upgrade
matches
system.
Progress through choosing different progression
It
paths.
takes too long.
His ultimate ability breaks the usual energy cycle, offering new ways for teams to break through enemy lines. Elsa Bloodstone is a new Hiscan duelist. She builds up instinct in battle and uses her expert hunting skills, switching between her elephant gun and shotgun to pressure enemy flank lines. Unleashing the Grad trucks at the right moment can be devastating to the enemy team.
Yeah, it was so broken they nerfed it upon 3 days.
Back in Season 5, we increased most heroes' base power and introduced new mechanics for ultimate ability energy, acceleration, and drain. This sped up matches, increased the frequency of ultimates, and made combat more rolling and intense, demanding better teamwork and coordination.
Are you scaling it back?
To inflict overflow damage against the enemy during their strategy's ultimates. Considering the need to maintain a smooth transition, we carry this environment over into Season 6, where Deadpool's unique ultimate energy system fit right in. But there is a trade-off. Easier ultimate access makes fights more exciting, but it also compresses the windows for neutral combat or repositioning,
Hold.
making the rhythm relentless and potentially tiring over time.
Hold.
So, considering the changing battle environment over the past 2 seasons, we have put together a plan to
Hold.
restructure the current combat dynamic. Compared to previous seasons, more healing and damage exchanges also narrow the energy efficiency gap between triple strategies and standard double
Hold.
strategies, lowering the entry barrier for triple strategies teams and making team composition more flexible.
Hold.
With strong baseline healing and protection, smart ultimate ability energy use, and fast-paced ultimate rotations, triple strategies team offer high survivability. In this environment, dive heroes require increased teamwork to effectively burst down backliners or provide sustained disruption to make an impact. Divers who lack team coordination or solo dive have less value.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Top heroes, meanwhile, can relentlessly strip away at their foes, applying pressures to their survival and push both teams' ultimate into faster cycles. When teamfights break out, triple strategies lineups can survive longer to withstand enemy assaults. After absorbing this onslaught, they can unleash a powerful
Yes.
relying on Vanguard and Dearest ultimates.
Yeah, that's why
at the
triple
time of
strategist was
battle.
super
And
annoyed.
while this is strong, we have heard the community thoughts about their playstyle.
And it's fucking
So
boring.
let's look at some data on how much this truly
Oh,
affects the battlefield.
don't tease me like this and not change anything, man.
We've seen the community discussion around third-party lineup stats, so here's the Season 6 lineup pick and win race.
All right, so let's see. We got 222 use rate, the highest in the game. Also has the highest win rate. 132 has the second highest use rate, which is funny, and the second highest win rate, and everything below. This is Season 6. Everything below Celestial and above. 123 had a 9% pick rate, 45% win rate. 213 had a 9% win rate with a 40, just it's somehow slightly worse than 123. 312 had a 1% use rate with a 43% win rate, and then all other compositions had somehow slightly higher, but then a significantly worse win rate, which this is probably just throwing worse, just like 1 tank, 1 strategist, 5 DP or 4 DPS or something like that. That triple strategist win rate is 45%, and it's honestly not picked that common. And then even in Celestial above, 222 70% of the time. And then 52% win rate, and then 11%. Damn. Bro, yeah. 70% they're going with the ideal, and then they switch to. I can't believe the second most common is 132 with a 43. But like, as you can see in Celestial and above, a 47% win rate when they run 213 versus when 213 to 46. Like that's. And then 312 has a 48% win rate, which is kind of the new thing, because with 3 tanks, it allows your strategist to get ults significantly faster. And tanks don't do as much damage as DPS, but they're not that far off. Like Groot is like not far off from, like, Groot does a lot of damage. Emma does a lot of Mag does a lot, Strange does a lot of damage. Like, they're not that far off. That's honestly hilarious that they're as close as they are to this. I mean, the worst thing in Celestial and above, aside from like we're throwing here, is the 1-2-3 comp. And then 1-3, yeah, 1-3-2. And then 1-2-3 is the worst. Those are the worst. However, the fact that 2-1-3 and then 3-1-2 are like, I mean, they're up there. I mean, does this also, like, I'm assuming this only counts for like at the start of games when it's like, but does this count for mid-game switches? Because very often I see, like, we'll load into a game and it's 2-2-2, and then if the enemy team starts losing, they always go 2-1-3, or they'll go they'll go triple strategist at some point during the game, and it just makes it to where nothing dies.
Calculate this lineup using stats based on time spent in each composition. For example, in a 10-minute game,
even if you switch minute,
2-2-2 is used for 6 minutes.
Okay.
It counts as 0.6 games for that lineup. If 2-1-3 is used for 4 minutes, it counts as 0.4 games. If the team wins, both lineups.
Wait, can we go back to that real quick? I mean, the ideal triple strategist is this one, and it has, like I said, it's a 46 win rate. So, like, running 2-2-2 is statistically better. However, the stat they're not showing here that is important is, okay, how does 2-1-3, how well does it do against 2-2-2? Like, if you're running 2-2-2, what is the win rate you have against 2-1-3? Or if you're like, sure, showing the win rates is okay, but how many of these 2-1-3 games are also against other triple strategists, which then guess what? Like, it kind of kills it because, like, okay, it's triple strategist versus triple strategist, which means one of them needs to lose. Right? The 2-2-2 composition having a 53 win rate means that it's winning successfully against other compositions. Right? Because if 2-2-2 only win against 2-2-2s, it would have exactly a 50% win rate. But the fact that it's slightly above 50 tells me that, okay, what is it doing against other? So we could just assume the 50% is against other 2-2-2s, right? Because it would, like I said, one team. Yeah. I already explained it. But it's a 3.2. But what is that? What is that extra 3.2% coming from? Is it against the others, which has a 25? Is it against 3-1-2, 2-1-3? Like, we need to not see just the win rates. I need to see against what composition. When 2-2-2 is against 1-3-2, its win rate is 70% or 30% or 25%. That's what we need to see. This is cool letting you know, but what we truly need to see is when triple strategist, when 3-1-2 is going against 2-2-2, it has a 30% win rate, a 50% win. That's the stats we need to see. These don't really explain anything. They're just like, well, 2-2-2 wins the most. Okay, but what is the composition it's going against that's helping it win the most, right? He said we could just assume that 2-2-2 against 2-2-2 is going to be defaultly 50, because that is what most games go into, is 2-2-2. People like, that is where something like second tank, second strategist, second DPS. That's typically what most people try to go into the game soon, as you can see by the 70% and 50, almost 60% use rate. That's what most games go into more times than not. But, like, what is its win rate against 1-2-3? What's its win rate against 2-1-3? What's its win rate? What's 2-2-2 against 1-3-2? What is it against all others? What is the win rate? I need to see the versus compare. Maybe they'll show it later. I doubt it, but, like, that's what we need to see, right?
For example, it counts as 0.4 games. If the team wins, both lineups get credited promotionally for wins. Considering this, you can see that double strategist remains dominant.
But like I said, once again, against who? Is it just against other? You're not showing what team comps 2-2-2 is running against. Like, you got to show what the team comps are running against. it's a matchup. When 222 runs against 213, it does great. When 222 runs against 123, it does dog water. Like you got to show, you got to explain, you got to show me versus like the versus numbers.
The classic 222 comp having the highest win rate. This is because while triple strategies are strong and forgiving, to reach full potential, strategies players must contribute more damage. They must not only compensate for the team's
you just
overall
play Mantis
output, but also bridge the energy efficiency gap created by the sheer healing. Balancing healing, ultimate ability energy, and coordinating for maximum ultimate coverage. This takes skill and teamwork, making it more suited to large stacks. We share this data not to defend the current meta, but to encourage everyone to pick what works best for their team. We are making major changes to the overall environment in Season 7 for better combat experience.
Yep. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to see a universal ult decrease by like 20%.
We are reducing overall ultimate energy gain range by about 20%.
That's what I figured.
This will be turned differently for Vanguards and Duelists versus strategies to balance.
So strategists, I'm guessing, are going to get their ult slower.
For Vanguards and Duelists, damage to energy conversion will be reduced more, while passive energy regen will be reduced less, resulting in maintaining the overall cut to around 20%. This narrows the gap between poke and dev heroes in energy game, letting divers catch up while repositioning or waiting for an opportunity. For strategies, damage and healing to energy conversion will be reduced less, while passive energy regen will be reduced more.
Oh my god.
For seemingly about 20% total
This
reduction.
is good. This is great.
This change rewards teams for successfully isolating, blocking, or diving enemy strategies healing, and after the distribution of limited.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, the how fast strategists got their ult was so fucking annoying. Oh my god, you would dive them, and half the time I would play as a dive character and dive a healer. At a certain point in time, I was like, this strategist probably has their ult. At this point, it isn't even to kill them. It's just to make them use their ult. Like, that's what diving is 90% of the time. It isn't even to kill people. It's just to make the strategist panic and use an ultimate so that your team strategist can ult and you win. I mean, I do hope that overall that strategist ult more. I think everyone in the game should get ults twice as fast as strategists, if I could be honest. Strategists have, like, the strongest ultimates in the game. And like every ultimate, like every DPS ultimate is so easy to like avoid for the most part. Like there are very few DPS ultimate. Like Star-Lord does his ultimate. Hey guys, you ever thought about hiding? Like, yes, he can move and fly, but most of the time when Star-Lord does his ultimate, you know where he is? He's as high in the sky as he could possibly be, because if he's close, he still only has 250 HP. He'll get shredded and instantly die. So he's high. So typically, if you hide around walls and hide around corners and hide around pillars or hide inside buildings, his ult becomes a lot less nullified, except you got to be aware of his ultimate. Stuff like Hela, just be positioned correctly, hide behind a wall or a strange barrier. Like, there's a lot of, but the strategist ults, like, if Invis ults and she ults on Carp, you have to give up so much space because, like, you can't fight them unless your strategist also ults or stuff like that. It's just, yeah, that's just kind of how I feel like. But, you know, this is fine. Overall, 20% reduction. So, like, you're going to see ults, like, what, per point, it's like 4 minutes, and you typically see, like, what, there's typically, like, one ult every minute, pretty much. Like, you're getting your ult one time every minute, as long as you're in dog water. So you're pretty much going down, what, to 3 ults? Something like that.
Healing energy makes triple strategist teams ultimate rotation.
Also, that does pick up triple strategist pretty bad.
Low passive region. This is a foundational change, and we will be monitoring it closely. Our goal is always to encourage lineup diversity, not to simply kill off triple strategist comps. Triple strategist teams will still offer high survivability through regular abilities.
That's fine. It's just the ultimates.
Behind Vanguards and Duelists in ultimate.
That's exactly how it should
be. There will always be exceptions. For example, a highly coordinated comp containing Gambit, Loki, Mantis will remain strong with good teamwork.
Yeah, we know. We're aware. Good characters will remain good with good players. I know, insane.
Range heroes have a vital role to inflict sustained harassment. they are required to check flyers and preemptively soften up divers.
The problem is they wouldn't soften up divers. The problem is they would fucking eviscerate divers. That was the problem. Like I said, I guess the video didn't come out. I did record one, but I was just like, you know what? I'll just wait until season 7. My biggest complaint with poke characters is that dive characters are really bad from afar and really good up close. The problem with poke characters are really good from afar and really good up close. So like, it should be poke characters are good from afar but are really bad up close, and once you get up on a poke character, they should always eviscerate. But like, it doesn't work where Hela just throws down her orb, it stuns you, pulls you back, she headshots, she kills you. Phoenix stuns you point blank range, she shoots you in your head, you die. You know, Hawkeye one taps, Moon Knight has his fucking onks he throws down on the ground, and typically you eviscerate as if you're typically terrible. Like, it's just like, Elsa, good luck, brother. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. That's all I gotta say about that one. Widow, you can't dive Widow if you're solo dive because she just kicks you, stuns you, headshots you, you fucking eviscerate. It's just like, the problem is they're too good from afar and they're too good up close and they're good at mid range too. Bucky, you're not diving Bucky, brother. Put it up. Put it up. Hang that one up. Punisher's like, you can dive him, but God forbid he has a shotgun. See what I mean? Like, they're good from afar and they're good up close. Punisher pulls out the shotty and one-shots you. Like, it's kind of like that poke thing. They're good from far, they're good from mid, they're good from close. But dive is typically terrible from afar. From mid-range, they're decent because they can close the gap when they're mid-range, which is the only reason they're decent is because they can close that gap. And some of them have a little range abilities, but most of them are good from medium. And then close is when they're best because they're typically punching you or anything like that. But it's just like, poke is just good from every just range.
Helping to maintain a smoother overall pace of confrontation. We don't want a scenario where divers or flyers completely dominate the battlefield.
Yes, that's where you have anti-dive characters.
Exhausting for everyone.
Yes, yes.
We are cautious with adjustments to poke heroes, ensuring fair play and dynamic.
Don't you just have dive characters? Like, no, this is what Namor with Bucky's for.
Range heroes in season 6.5, and based on the comeback data, their win rates have shown a marked decline. So we will exercise caution in adjusting the range heroes. In season 7,
all you gotta do is make them bad up close and great.
Oh, yep. Elsa Bloodstorm.
Yep.
While buffing Hawk, Blade, Black Panther.
Oh my God, they're talking directly to me. I mean, the Blade buff, I don't really play Blade because he's been an ass, but Hulk, Panther, DPS Deadpool. It's like they want me to keep playing the game. Please increase DPS Deadpool's damage, bro. He does no damage, man. If Cloak throws up her bubble, no one dies. No one dies. Hulk is, they buffed Hulk and immediately came out with a character who negated Hulk's buffs. And then Panther, my boy, they've shot him in his kneecap because everyone was like, Black Panther's overpowered. No, he wasn't. You just fucking suck. Black Panther was so counterable. You just refused to play the counters. How do you stop Black Panther? Oh my God. I don't know. Have you heard the grunting when he double jumps? No. Have you ever considered having someone play Ultron? That completely shuts down Black Panther. No. All right. They're buffing my boys. And Blade, I have a friend who plays Blade. He just wants to play Blade, and Blade fucking sucks. Hopefully, you know, they do the thing where they buff Blade swords, because he get no damage. Anyway.
There is Deadpool and others. However, since the Daredevil has been withdrawn for several seasons,
you know, that's kind of fucked up. I was enjoying Daredevil. I hope they don't take his kneecaps.
Beyond these broad changes, in season 7.0, Doctor Strange and Vanguard Deadpool will be nerfed.
That's fucked up.
Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, and Luna Snow.
Please don't buff these two. Please do not buff Iron Man or Scarlet Witch. For the love of God, brother, leave. Just don't, man. I don't, brother. Iron Man's dog water, and my team can barely understand the. I don't play poke heroes. My only poke hero I have is Bucky, but he's not hit scan. I don't have my only hit scan character is Elsa, and Elsa is not that great against Iron Man because I'm not like. He's 500 feet in the air, and her fall-off damage is like anything past 20 meters. Life gets rough. life gets real rough. I mean, yeah, I could kill him every now and then again, but a lot of times he's flying so high in the fucking air. I'm just like, well, hope my Punisher or Hela can kill him, and they don't. Luna Snow's fine. I mean,
will be buffed. Emma
Sure.
Frost, Magic, Gambit, Invisible Woman, and others will receive turning for the new
I
environment.
thought they were gonna say nerf. I was gonna fucking cry. I was like, what did Magic do? What did she do? What did she do? She's done nothing. She's just been around, chilling. Now, these other two, I'm cool with that. Emma's fine.
Gambit's ultimate is the main focus for his nerf.
Thank fucking God that someone at NetEase was like, hey guys, I think the real Gambit's still getting banned a lot. Why? And someone was like, hey, maybe it's his ultimate. Have we all told you two things they gotta do? All they have to do. Remove the ultimate percent gain. The 30% needs to be gone. I don't know why the fuck they ever implemented it. And two, instead of having to be heal over time, make it just one large heal. So if you're at 1 HP, it heals you up to full HP, and then you get the damage boost, the jump boost, and the speed boost, right? You're still highly killable, and you got to be a lot more cautious because beforehand, it really was just, all right, oh, we win this, we win, bud. Oh, are they going to reduce the amount of CC in the game? That would be cool.
As you know, Marvel Rivals heroes are very mobile, which means landing skill shots can be tricky.
Or are they
That's
implementing
why
more?
Control effects are built into many kits to serve as a baseline guarantee for their skill sets. But as the hero roster grows, so
Everyone's
does
going to be
the
CC.
number of CC
Yeah,
effects,
everyone's just going to have CC.
leading to negative gameplay experience when they stay.
Yeah, have you ever played Hulk and jumped into the back line and then gotten frozen, slept, and then Wanda throws her orb on you and then you can't move, and then fucking Emma Frost grabs you? Yeah. They're having a team comp where it's just like dive backline and then you just can't move. That's fun. That's real fun.
So, we are planning a new core mechanic change. If a hero is hit by multiple control effects in a short time, subsequent controls will be weakened.
Thank you.
Since this is a big change, we will test thoroughly before rolling it out.
That means Hulk's going to be playable. That means Venom's going to be more playable. I mean, Venom's already really good, but the problem with Venom is like, Venom, you touch the backline, and then it's like Bucky hook, Bucky punch, frozen, Emma grabbed, Wanda stun. And you're just like, oh, I can't, or Hela stun, Phoenix stun. Like, you just get stun, and then you're stuck for 5 minutes.
Targeting season 7.5 if all goes well.
Yes.
This isn't everything. For full detailed balance changes, check the upcoming patch notes.
I don't think they're out yet. I think they come out tomorrow.
Season 6.5 hero pick and win rates very
Yeah,
soon.
we can check out those. We might check those out. Oh my God! Oh, it's like they listen. I mean, granted, we've been complaining about this for a few months now, but at least it got in faster than they would ever do in Overwatch. If you guys don't remember Overwatch, you used to complain about something for 6 months, and then like you would have to wait like 2 years before they implemented what you were complaining about. It's been a few months.
In competitive, bans per team will increase from 2 to
Yes.
3, and each ban phase will be shorter. With
Yes.
more heroes in the pool, this should help balance the experience on both sides.
That's all we needed. I wonder if they're going to adjust this, because all this really does right now, everyone wanted placements, but the placements they implemented kind of were like mid at best, because all the placements did was, if let's say you were Grandmaster, all the placements would do was start you off at Diamond 3, and then if you won, like season 6, I won 9 out of 10 of my placement games, and all it did was send me from Diamond 3 to Grandmaster 3. It wasn't like, oh, you've won 9 out of 10 of your placement games, we're gonna put you in Celestial 3 or anything like that. It was just like, nah, we're just gonna put you back to where you were last season. It's just like, cool, great, thanks. Or are they adjusting it to where it doesn't go off of win-loss, it goes off of how well you perform? So if you, like, let's say you pop off every game, but your team loses every game, does it still promote you? I don't know, let's find out.
In Season 7, placement matches will now factor in personal performance.
Oh, great,
After
thank you.
you finish all 10 placements, the system will evaluate your performance in those matches and adjust your starting rank accordingly. Good performance means a bonus, poor performance a slight reduction, up to a max of 1 division either way.
So can't have no bad games. Map lineup changes. Yeah, what are we getting rid of and what are we adding in?
Based on a great portion of the fan feedback, Tokyo 2099, Shin Shibuya will return
Yay!
to the competitive map league in season 7. We all want Marvel Rivals to be
Oh, so just
best
adding,
and
they're not
possible.
removing.
And we are working around the clock to make sure it feels as great as ever. Please keep providing your feedback, and we are grateful for your kindness and patience. Ignite battle.
Great. They addressed a lot of things. Fantastic, wonderful. W Netties, W Xiong, W Gong Guang, W all employed who decided, hey, just W's to the Netties spies that are in the Reddit 24/7 listening to the nagging and complaining. W Netties stream snipers who are just constantly watching every prominent Marvel Rivals stream and listening to all the complaints. Like I said, it took multiple seasons, but hey, we got here. It's a lot faster than a lot of other games I've played where it takes like 8 months to fix a fucking complaint. Okay. They didn't really go over a lot of the broad nerfs and buffs, which we'll see upcoming. They're finally toning hopefully they rebuff Gambit's neutral, but tone down his ultimate proportion so that you can actually play Gambit and he's reasonable fun. White Fox seems broken. She's gonna be my go-to strategist, because right now my go-to strategist is Loki, but I kind of can't play him if my other strategist decides, hey, I want to play Jeff. And then I'm like, oh, well, it looks like I gotta switch. But my only other strategist is Gambit and Mantis, and Gambit is permaban, and Mantis is, you want Mantis, Jeff? Yeah, bold strategy. So, you know, having another strategist in my bag would be great, would be phenomenal. I hope the DPS Deadpool buffs are actually, all he needs is damage. Like, he just needs damage. He doesn't, what I don't understand is why White Fox and Elsa gets 275 HP, but the dive DPS gets 2. Okay. So I'm gonna just slightly talk about the DPS, what I hope the DPS Deadpool buffs are. Actually, you know what? I might make another video talking about, you know, what I hope the buffs are in general. Like, they come out tomorrow. Actually, nah. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up 3 videos are probably gonna be uploaded today. So let's just talk about it right now. So all I hope they do is DPS Deadpool gets overshield when he jumps on people's head. The problem is his jumps no reg a lot. Like, they no reg like a mother. Like, the amount of times I have heard the sound effect. I heard the sound effect and saw the animation of me jumping on someone's head, which when you play DPS Deadpool is you can do it infinite amount of time. It doesn't reset. I've seen it, heard it, and then looked and it went on cooldown because it no regged. It made the sound, which it happened to Black Panther a lot, which is why Black Panther was so bad for so long. It was because Black Panther no-regged, where you would hit someone with a spear, you would dash through, it would make the sound effect of you hitting it, and then your shit would go on cooldown because it just no-regged. If they can fix that, it would be great, and no-regs a lot more than you would think. If they switched his overshield button to his dash, that would be wonderful. If they increased him to 275, that would be crazy. I don't understand why the dive character that only gets overshield on one. Why is he the character who doesn't get overshield? He needs it more than Elsa. He's the amount of times this DPS Deadpool, you try to dive with your swords and then you'll just die to ambient damage because like Invis just threw out a fucking shield, or like Cloak and Dagger like hits you with a terror. You just take ambient damage. Like, you're just like, I died and I actually don't know what killed me. And you're like, just a surrounding atmosphere. So he just needs a damage and survivability. Like, he just doesn't survive at all. Tank pool, it's just his ult. Like, his ult really needs to be tuned. What are you looking at? It does a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. Panther buff, I made a video about it. All they have to do is every time you get a final hit as Panther, it refresh. Every time you get a kill, it refreshes a spear, and every time you get a final hit, it refreshes a dash. We would be cooking with Panther. We would be cooking with Panther. That's all I'm saying. Hulk buff, he just needs more damage. He doesn't do damage. He has no combinations. It's just, and he also still has no reg issues with his jump, where like if you jump as Hulk sometimes, like there'll be a flyer and as Hulk, I will jump and I'll just go through them. There's no reg. His jump still has no regs. Hopefully they can get that fixed. And then, like I said, DPS Panther with Blade, just give him more damage and get rid of he gets reduced healing from his allies. Blade really just needs more damage. Like, he just does his swords do no damage, like, whatsoever. Like, there was a whole funeral for Blade. But yeah, no, those are good. Doctor Strange getting nerfed is kind of funny. I mean, I guess he was decently good, pretty good with the Invis team up. So like they give him the Gamma team up 2.0, and then just like they did in season 0, they're nerfing it. Iron Man buffs, Scarlet Witch buffs. I just don't want those characters to ever be good. They're super fucking hyper obnoxious, and they're just. I guess Iron Man can be better, but my teammates, I just don't trust them to shoot him. I don't play any characters capable of. I mean, I guess I could play Angela. But like if I'm on DPS and we got 2 tanks, am I really about to go triple tank to kill Iron Man specifically? Like, no, I typically hope my other teammates could, shoot the Iron Man while I deal with other people. Because I typically play melee heroes literally 90% of the time. Scarlet Witch, I just don't ever want that character to be relevant or good. She's already obnoxious because they increased her stunniness, so that's obnoxious. But yeah, this video is 40 minutes going over the Dev Vision. It was good. Address triple support. I wish we got to see like the win comparison when this team comp versus this team comp, it wins this amount of time. I really wish we got to see that instead of just the win rates as a whole. 20% reduction for the entire fucking game is phenomenal. And I mean, yeah, no, that's pretty it. Poke versus dive. They've addressed this is one of the best Dev Visions they've ever came out. I mean, W's across the board. W's across the board for Netties. And so that is all I got. I will catch you guys tomorrow when the patch notes drop and come out. That's all I got. I am gone.